6 Mythbusters to a Happy Marriage. We all have preconceived ideas of what a good marriage is. Now, we may have learned these from our parents' marriage, what they did or did not do. Maybe we admire someone else's marriage. Maybe we're getting our ideas from TV or from the movies. Some of these are unrealistic, unattainable myths. I have 6 of these myths for you to think about. Thank you. I am Carolyn Gibson, and thank you for joining me today. I offer you my tips and advice from my experience of over 50 years of marriage. Now, you may agree or disagree. That's okay, but at least think about it. Myth number 1, doing all things together. Ladies, men cannot be all things to us. They cannot take the place of our sister or our girlfriends. It is unfair for us to expect them to enjoy shopping, seminars related to women, or even romantic movies. Are we guilty of hidden resentments because we are not participating in activities that we would enjoy because our men would not enjoy doing it with us? Do we let hidden resentments kill our joy because we are always doing what they want to do? Ladies, we don't have to do all things together. We need to nurture our relationships with other women and participate in those activities that the men would not enjoy. We should encourage our men to seek outside activities with other men. Now, my husband and his buddies take a motorcycle trip 2 times a year. I've gone to seminars with my girlfriends. I have taken a cruise with my sisters, and the best thing about cruises is all about you. No responsibility for anyone else. If your husband is into hunting, say amen and use the time to do what you really want to do or spend time with your girlfriend or sisters. A little absence really does make the heart grow fonder. A big absence can be like falling in love all over again. We certainly want to do most activities together. After all, isn't that why we got married? Just leave a little room in your life for girlfriends and sisters and let him develop his friends. Myth number 2, we all have to like the same thing. Now, opposites attract. Did you marry the opposite of you? Ladies, we tend to be just a little deceitful in the dating game. We don't do it on purpose. If the man we are pursuing is into football, we are at every football game. If the man in question is into bowling, we just love bowling. If he is restoring a car, we are right there handing him the tools. Whatever his pursuit or hobby, we are right there beside him. Our only purpose in life is to be there right beside him. He thinks he has met his soulmate. After the wedding and the new wears off, we discover we really do not care for that activity and then resent him for the time he devotes to that activity. And he does not have a clue what happened. Myth number 3, looking at another woman. He is not being unfaithful because he looks at another woman. He hasn't stopped loving you. This doesn't mean he no longer finds you attractive. Men are visual. They appreciate a beautiful woman just like you would admire a pretty pair of shoes. And ladies, let's be honest, we will notice a good-looking man. Now, I love beautiful stilettos. There's no way I'm going to own a pair, much less wear them, but that does not prevent me from appreciating their beauty. I may notice another good-looking man, but I do not want another man. Ladies, we too will notice a beautiful woman. Disclaimer, if your marriage has experienced infidelity, forget everything I just said. Myth number 4, he doesn't care. He forgot our anniversary, or our birthday, or whatever occasion. When I first got married, my husband told me he did not want to buy me presents because he was obligated to because of a special date. Or take me somewhere special because it was a special occasion marked by the calendar. He wanted to shower me with presents and take me to special places because he loved me and wanted to please me any time of the week or day, not because it was a certain day on the calendar. Ladies, don't get bent out of shape because he does not remember special dates. If it is that important to you, remind him of the date. Make plans together. Harboring secret resentments, testing him, will he or will he not remember, is setting yourself up for disappointment. Encourage love. Do not test it. Myth number 5, he wants your opinion. I fall for it every time. No, he does not want your opinion. He wants to be told how wonderful his idea is. And ladies, if we're honest, when we ask for an opinion, do we want honesty or do we also want our ego stroked? Myth number 6, never get angry, never get mad. As a young wife, I too thought a perfect marriage meant never arguing. As I have matured, I have learned there is a time and place to argue. Getting angry is not a sin. It is how you handle your anger that becomes the sin. Bottling things up will create problems. Small, insignificant problems can be blown entirely out of proportion when the real problem is unconfronting past issues. Unsettled issues can create real physical ailments. Try not to argue when you're angry and emotional. Wait until you have had a chance to cool off and can discuss the issue rationally. But realistically, there are those times you know you shouldn't be mad, but you are, and you know you're being unrational. You tell yourself over and over to get over it, but you can't. And there are things that really cannot be discussed rationally and impossible to change. The situation just keeps going over and over in your mind. It keeps you up at night, steals your joy, has put a dent in your love, and he doesn't have a clue. You're boiling inside, and you need to get those pent-up emotions out before you say something you will regret and may never be forgotten. Try writing a hateful letter that you know will never be seen. May not be true, but it is what you feel at the moment. Most important, immediately destroy it. Go to the woods or in your car, somewhere that you have complete privacy. Holler and scream. Say every hateful thing you can think of. True or not, get it out of your system. Things you would never say and shouldn't say, especially to the one you love. When those hurtful thoughts keep going over and over in your mind, try replacing those thoughts with a favorite song or keep saying, love keeps no record of wrongs. Pray for the grace to forgive him. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Unforgiveness will destroy both you and your marriage. And when it is all over with, after a period of time, you may discover maybe you did overreact. Maybe you were being a little unrational. Please like and subscribe for more marriage tips and advice. And do not miss my next marriage tip. Oh, submission